So I chose Paul because I, after the first call, had complete confidence that we were going to be able to move in the direction that was right for me with the goals and the aspirations that I had, which I didn't even know I had from the very beginning. Key objectives for me to to consider this program to be successful primarily is to have a functional product, a defined and functional product, but also secondarily, and I say this in hindsight, is the confidence to deliver that product. I would say that the way that Paul coaches is it's a combination of very practical experience, but also deep insight from personal growth as well, which to me is a super combination. My advice would be to anyone who's considering working with Paul is to be ready to give as much of yourself as you can to what Paul is asking of you, and have the trust and the confidence that this man is here to support you to get what you're asking for, because he knows that you're capable of it, and he'll show you how to believe in yourself to such a degree that you see you're capable of it too. I would say that from what Paul and I have been working to produce, and what's come out of the sessions that we've had, and the package that we've been working with, that the value is not just identifying the product, but understanding the way that that product relates uniquely to me, which is how I see my niche. No one else can do what I do in the way that I do it. And so I'm working with a market of one. I'm competing only with myself. So it takes a huge amount of the pressure away to be talking into what is essentially a very noisy marketplace, because I have a very specific offering, and that isn't something that was clear to me before this. If I was to explain the way that the coaching formula has unfolded for me, I would say it's a combination of very deep reflections, very specific questioning, and a lot of homework, which puts the emphasis on me as the client to do the work, to be responsible for my success. I wouldn't say Paul is here um, to lead me up the path and to make me successful in his terms, but to make me successful on my own terms using his unique approach. For me, the two things I enjoyed the most about the formula were the practical handouts, the practical weekly sort of worksheets and check-ins, reflections and explorations that helped me to define the product and to understand myself with greater accuracy. But also there's a confidence that comes from working with someone who's delivered tangible products over and over again in the business world, in the sole trader world, in the limited company world, and as a business person. So there's a wealth of experience sitting behind every call and every conversation, which inevitably is always the first thing to be drawn out. The formula helped me to define the objective and to set the measure of progress accordingly. To that reason, to that extent, it has been successful because I now have a product which is ready to go to market. I would say at this point, it's actually really difficult for me to fully grasp how far I can go with this. I'm getting a sense of where I can go and what's possible for me with where I am right now and what I'm starting. But every now and again, I get a glimpse of something that's so much greater than that I can't articulate, but I'm leaning into and moving in the direction of. So I have complete confidence that the product will be adopted in such a widespread fashion because I understand the value of the product having been through the development process. I don't think there's anything else out there on the market that could do what I'm offering with my product in the way that I'm offering it. There may be similar expressions or similar products offering a similar outcome, but not to any degree in the way that I'm approaching it, with the experience and the understanding and the approach that I've taken. I believe that the uniqueness of the product has been brought out through the coaching sessions by identifying the experiences that I've had as an individual and how those experiences contribute directly to the value of the product itself. I may have had a sense of that beforehand, but wouldn't have been able to articulate it anywhere near as clearly.